This is Tom Loy with 247Sports and blueandgold.com here with 2015 tight end, defensive end Garrett Williams from Orlando, Florida, the First Academy. Welcome to South Bend, Garrett. How's it feel to be here?
Feels great. We just watched Rudy last night and got to see most of the tradition that goes on here. So, I mean, we're very excited for this unofficial and can't wait to get on campus.
All right, so talk about a couple of your offers. You got some big names. I know Florida State, you just pick up Florida. So talk about some of the big names that have offered you so far.
I mean, a lot of big names. I mean, Florida State, Tennessee, Clemson, Florida. There's definitely some other ones that I'm missing, like Virginia, Ohio State. I mean, all those offers are just great offers. I'm very blessed to have them so early, definitely. Even the smaller ones, I'm still blessed to have those. But those are some of the big ones, and I might be missing a few, but those are.
Okay, so I know you have a connection to Florida State through your family. So talk about that a little bit.
All right. Well, my dad played there from '85 to '88. I just learned that today at lunch, actually. But so he played there from '85 to '88, and he was starting fullback for 3 years. I mean, I think he's like he set some records for fullback with touchdowns while he was there. So I mean, my whole family's been there, but. Like I tell most people, I mean, they're my favorite football team to watch right now. I'm my biggest fan of them my whole life, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the right place for me. It could be, but it doesn't necessarily mean that.
Okay.
It's really where God wants me to go. So, but right now, I'm definitely a fan of their football team.
Okay. Now you got, one of your strongest connections with a coach across the country is with Notre Dame assistant coach Tony Alford. He's your primary recruiter down in Florida. So talk about your relationship with him and what about him appeals to you, which helped make today's visit to Notre Dame possible.
All right. Well, Coach Alford actually came down for one of our spring practices. Very first one we had actually, and I was like, is that Notre Dame? so I was pumped to see him there, but since then I've been calling him. He's been communicating to me through my coach, and then I've also been calling him. So we kind of built a relationship. He's always been really friendly with me, very kind, genuine guy. Wants to learn more about me, my family. He cares about my parents a lot. He's actually talked to my dad before, which is a very important thing as well. So he just seems like a very genuine, sincere guy, and I think he really cares for me and wants us to come up here. So that's one of the big reasons we're here today.
Terrific. Now this is your first time in South Bend.
Yes,
so what were your initial impressions when you first got off the plane and started looking around the area? You had lunch, stuff like that.
I mean, it was a little different than I thought too. I mean, I thought it'd be a little bit less stuff, but there's definitely a lot of restaurants and places and things to do. Really. Just cannot wait to get on campus. I've heard it's beautiful. Seen pictures of it, but never been there, so really looking forward to it.
Outstanding. So, let's cut to the chase. Notre Dame could possibly offer you by the end of the weekend. Coach Alford's extremely high on you, and pretty high on Notre Dame. So, what would an offer from Notre Dame, a storied program like that, mean to you?
Oh wow! I mean, it'd mean a lot to me. My dad's been telling me so many stories about Notre Dame, and obviously I watched Rudy and I watched Notre Dame football for as long as I can remember. So I mean, it would mean a ton. I mean, it's an incredible historical program, incredible academics, which is very important to me. Has a faith-based community, and I mean, I would be stoked to get that offer.
Okay. Now talk about your summer training plans. I know you got a new coach that you're working with, especially for speed. So talk about your plans to just get bigger, get faster, and get stronger this summer.
Yeah. Other than my team, which I work out with all the time, just because as a leader, you need to work out with your team the most. So we do that Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then Friday and Wednesday are optional, and then 7-on-7 on Monday. But other than that, I've been training with Ricky Agro. He went to Florida State. He's our track coach, but he's trained guys like Marvin Bracey, Kermit Whitfield, some incredible football players as well. And so he's dropped my 40 time by a lot and getting me stronger, definitely. I've actually been training with him for a while now, since about I would say 7th grade. So he's definitely helped me in my game. And then there's another guy, John Dixon, that I've been training with as well, who's more of a strength guy and definitely helped me too.
So you look about 6'3", 225. And what's your current height and weight?
I would say I'm little bit over 6'3". I'm about 6'4",
Okay.
225 right now.
Okay.
I'm still want to be about 230, 235 by this season.
Okay. Now you're very talented on both sides of the ball, tight end, defensive end. I mean, you're getting recruited at both positions. Do you have a preference between the two?
I mean, if you would have asked me this a few months ago before spring football, I probably would have said defensive end because I really enjoyed that last year. I felt like I was a little bit more involved on defense last year than I was on the offense, just because of the offense we run doesn't really utilize the tight end as much as like some different college programs that I've been around. But saying that, this spring I've been playing a more productive role in my offense, and I've really enjoyed playing on that side of the ball, and I could definitely see myself a tight end in college too, because I really enjoyed catching the ball and running, trying to run some people over. So, and then also blocking. So I think my defensive mentality can also transfer over to offense if I need it to.
That's great. Again, this is Tom Loy with 247Sports and BlueandGold.com with 2015 Orlando, Florida, the first academy, Garrett Williams. Thanks for stopping in and welcome to South Bend.
Sir, thank you.